Thing rolling? Yeah. You sure you want to keep it rolling? Yeah. All right, love. Let's make it. This guy's funny, man. This guy's funny. I love him. He's a good friend of mine. Make him feel some love so he can give you more. You know what I mean? Right here. Let him feel so he can get that. White people. All right, give it up for Alex Garbo.
Give it up for black people. Yeah. How you guys doing? Good? Still having fun? Yeah. Who drove here? Yeah, driving. I have a Jeep. Do you guys know about there's something called the Jeep Wave where everyone with a Jeep waves to? It's called the Jeep Wave. You know, and I have a Jeep. Don't fucking wave to me, please. You know, I don't know you, you know? Just because we have the same car, I could be waving to a racist or a pedophile or a Mormon, you know? Just because we have the same car. And the last group of people to identify themselves with a wave, you know, the Tesla drivers, the Nazis. They weren't too well received, you know? I don't want to be like the last waving group. And it's the only car that does it, right? You don't see everyone with a Ford Bronco doing the OJ stab as they pass each other, right? God rest his soul. The Jeeps, they do the thing with the rubber ducks too. They put these rubber ducks on you. Yeah. Don't give me ducks. When the police pull me over, right, I don't want to be the guy with children's bath toys in his car, right? I'm like, no, officer, please, you wouldn't get it. It's a thing. Yeah, I don't get it, you know? Pedophilia. Do you guys get pedophilia? All right. What's going on? What's the deal with Wawa? Who let a baby name a gas station? Come on, we're getting edgy. This is dark. You're not ready? Get out, you liberals, if you can't handle the Wawa. No, I was so sick of like all the the waving. You know, I threw out. You guys know what Uber is? That's a thing. I was Ubering. I was in this Uber, and when the guy pulled up, he was like this older gentleman with these really thick rimmed glasses. You know, you could barely see out of them. And I was like, all right, this is gonna be something. I didn't know if he could drive or not. But we get in the car, right, and we're driving past this field, and he looks out. He goes, "What damn buffalo?" And I looked out, and it was hay bales. And the hay bales? He goes, "Boy, that's a herd of buffalo." Like, all right, maybe he's trying to be funny, you know? We're driving, and he goes, "Look like a damn blood moon out tonight." You know, and I never seen a blood moon, so I get excited. I'm like, oh my God, you need to stop. He goes, "Boy, I ain't changing my life for no wicked voodoo." I go, no, you need to stop the car now. He goes, "I ain't changing my life, I ain't stopping." I go, no, stop the car. You know, and then like the car shakes, and he goes, "Them California earthquakes are something." I said, "We just got T-boned." Because there was a red light, and we're in Florida. That was actually on the way here. That's why. That's how comedy works. Jokes are always funny when they just happen. All that was today. Oh man. You know, another mode of transportation is bikes. I saw this fat kid. Oh, you see me spit? Jesus Christ. You saw that. Someone back there did. You should have paid for better seats. They're all the same, right? One ticket. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Bikes. I saw this fat kid on an e-bike. I was like, you fat fucker, you know? But because he always hit me, right? And I was like, you like this now, you know, his parent, you don't get a fat kid an e-bike, is what I'm saying, you know? You get people gifts they need, you know? You have a cousin with 7 kids, you get them condoms, right? You don't get them lube. KY jelly, right? This kid, you know, they get him an e-bike, he thinks he's getting exercise, he's doing this, same thing he's doing when he's in his room all night, you know? I don't know. Another thing, you know, like, hey, you could be a model. Do you know that, sir? What's your name? Brandon, you could be a model. Which isn't really saying much, because, like, models are fat and disabled now. But I don't mean that you're fat, I just mean that, like, anyone, like, a model used to be a compliment, you know what I'm saying? Right, that's what I mean. I didn't mean it, that was mean, man. I'm trying, alright, new joke. This just happened to me, by the way. This just spawned in my head. That's how jokes work. If you guys know any of this is pre-planned, it's not funny. What does that say? Oh, that's not, alright. Anyways, you know, it's just that, like, yeah. Alright, we'll go to the, ditch that joke. Hey, you guys familiar with beaches, right? Whale, you know what a whale is? Oh God, I'm sweating. No, I'm kidding. I'm perfectly fine. There is this whale. All right, I was at the beach just now. Jokes are always funny. It's funny. I was at the beach today, and there was this beached whale, right? You ever see a beached whale before? I've never seen this before in my life. There was this big endangered whale, and everyone's freaking out, you know, and he's about to die, you know. It wasn't like, let's push him in. It was, no, let's, you know, last goodbye. And I heard with endangered whales, when they get beached, you're supposed to collect the semen. Yeah, I mean, it's gross, but it's true. You have to do it because this is an endangered species, you know? And I didn't have any cups, and I'm looking around, I don't know what to do. I start sucking this whale off, and I'm giving the best whale head of my life to this beached whale, you know, and he's moaning. I'm not sure if it's working or he's just a beached whale. And anyways, the whale comes in my mouth, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I came here. I don't know. Yeah, but this ain't your mama's coming. What's going on? Anybody been to a bar lately? Yeah, good for you. I was at a bar and I was talking to this girl, you know, and things are going along real well. I'm almost at the point where I put the roofie in. No, I'm kidding. I don't have enough money to roofie. I had a Sleepy Time tea bag. Every time she looked away, I like you. Don't roofie women. But me and this girl are talking, you know, and then this old guy, you know, like 40. This 50-year-old, this 60-year-old, this goddamn 80-year-old comes out of nowhere. And he's like, this guy doesn't know how to have sex with you. This guy doesn't know how to treat a lady. And when someone insults you, and it's true, you know, there's not much you could say besides like, hey, or nah. So he's like, this guy doesn't know how to have sex with you. I'm like, hey, nah. Anyways, he starts flashing his money and buying her drinks, and he steals her from me. Cool thinking, bitch, you know? But I said, I gotta get this guy back. And every guy in here knows the best way to get another guy back is to fuck his mom. You said it. Right. Whoever said it, said it. I said it. Alright. Guys, this just happened. So I said, I gotta fuck this guy's mom, you know? So I find out who he is, you know, and I'm doing all this hard work, but I did it. I had sex with his mom. But boy, was it hard work. Does anyone know how hard it is to dig up a grave that's been buried for 20 years? Oh, it is. You've done it? Is that how you met him? She goes willing? Oh. Wow. Someone call the cops on this one. More fucked up than I am. Alright. How much time do I have, Jonathan? How much time do I have?
Keep going!
Keep going? What if I didn't? What if I left right now? Alright. This is gonna fucking ruin everything. You guys seen this online? You guys know that rabbis do the circumcisions at brists? You guys know that? Yeah. And the really orthodox rabbis will go as far as to lick the blood off of the, yeah. So I'm getting my rabbi certification. No, I'm kidding. It's just... Shalom. Yeah. No, it's just, like, I'm half part Jewish and mine was licked as a baby, and nowadays women will try to do oral, and it's like, it's never as good as your first time. Yeah. That gets the look. Yeah. But it was actually Rabbi Brian was the one who licked mine. I had a Muslim friend who wanted to convert to Judaism, right? And I referred him to Rabbi Brian. I was like, listen, he's a licker. He's like, that's good, I want a licker. So we set the whole the circumcision party up, and we're there, we're at the party, right? And Rabbi Brian, he circumcises it, but he doesn't lick it. And I was like, Rabbi Brian, you licked the baby one, why don't you lick that one? And he's like, well, he's an adult, it's not kosher, I don't really have to. I was like, no, you licked the baby one, you gotta lick that one. And he's like, well, really, I don't want to, and it's dirty, and I grabbed the back of his head. I'm like, you licked that fucking cock, Rabbi! You licked And that's my time.
Everybody, and all that just happened today. Okay? That just happened.